Tonight we're learning more information about how some of the people who stormed the Capitol organized. A professor from Wake Forest University in Winston-Salem studies how fringe groups can use social media to come together. WXI 12's Justin Schreier spoke with him and explains what could stop more violent attacks from happening in the near future.
The professor tells me that there needs to be more vigilance on behalf of corporations and governments to understand where these conversations are going and to intervene before it turns violent. The pictures and video are ingrained in our minds as a mob stormed into the United States Capitol. As investigations continue, experts say people organized and discussed these plans over social media.
The group crossed the line in really taking that conversations which was happening in the relative privacy of a place like Parler, or the relative privacy of closed groups, digital groups, and then they took that conversation and brought it to real life. That's what happened in the Capitol.
Wake Forest University professor of communication Ananda Mitra says this is nothing new. He says similar to the group of people who attacked the Capitol, other fringe groups have found spaces within the digital world since the mid to late 1990s.
But what started to happen is people found like-minded people who were distributed all over the world. And then they started to congeal around certain ideas, and some of those ideas were incredibly dangerous.
Mishra says the difficulty with extremist groups is that if they are taken off one social media platform, they can always find another.
These groups find services where they do not fall under American laws, and the terms and conditions are much more looser. And so here could be another company which will come back and say that, look, yeah, come on over. Because there's some attraction to host these people because they would attract advertising dollars.
He says corporations and governments have the technology to gather data and use tools to recognize and flag images and language. Because of what happened at the Capitol, he believes the United States will do more to stop people from organizing attacks like this in the future.
Vigilance. There's got to be much more vigilance on the part of responsible people, responsible institutions to understand where these conversations are going on.
And the FBI is still looking for information on those violent attacks. If you know anything, you're asked to call 1-800-CALL-FBI. In Winston-Salem, Justin Schreier, WXII 12 News.